Hello guys, welcome to my channel, Sam Steig. Today is the 20th of September 2025. 2025. Do you remember who would talk this way? Anyway, so yeah. So guys, I had my lunch and it was a mix of a lot of things. It was quite a heavy lunch, but to be honest, I didn't have pasta, I didn't have pizza. I only had, in terms of bread and stuff like that, I only like 1 or 2 slices of a crispy, quite healthy bread. So from that point of view, I've been good. But having said that, the lunch was still powerful. I'm not gonna get into the specifics of it, but look, for pudding, as a pudding, I had cooked apple. I don't know how you say in English cooked apple, if there is like a specific word. And you can see how this pot here was full of apples, and there's only 3 left. So this one was only my pudding. Okay, there was no sugar added. There was only the sugar from the apples. But yeah, okay guys, yeah, so what I want to say guys is that, yeah, so this is what it is, okay guys, and let me think what I could tell you. Yeah, so I'm wondering, right, is the camera in the right position to be covered at all times? So let's do a little diary, a little recap. Okay, so now 2 days ago, or 3, I can't remember, I think this is the 3rd day, I've decided that I'm going to go back to my previous habit of not having dinner. Okay, and because I have reached 90 kilos, I had reached 90 kilos, because now I'm already not 90 kilos anymore, which is good. And I had reached the awful weight, the incredible weight of 90 kilos. And basically I said to myself, that's enough. Okay, this is enough. I need to do something about it. I can't just, keep eating my dinner and just getting a fat CUNT, okay? So I'll have to do something. So I'll stop having dinner, and I did stop for 2 days. I stopped, and this is gonna be my 3rd day. So hopefully I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm keeping a diary of it, an extra diary. So this is outside my diary. This is like a overall diary where I can talk about anything and everything. And what I want to tell you guys is, a few days ago I posted a diary, but it's not public quite yet, because I ended up talking about about my job, how I'm feeling at my job, and I said, this is not good. This is not good. I mean, it's not. It wouldn't be very smart to post. I mean, not that I was doing any names or nothing like that, but I mean, it's not good. It's not intelligent to do something like that. So today let's try to have a more normal diary. Yeah, because let me just tell you that yes, basically I had my first 3 shift in the new job, okay, and basically I'm feeling heat. I'm feeling a little bit hot right now. So allow me to remove the trousers and the socks. And yeah, so I was saying, let me go back to my weight. So now I'm weighing 88.2 kilos, okay, and yeah, so I'm planning to to go back to 80 kilos. I would say 80 kilos. Let's see how it goes, whatever. And also to make sure I'm gonna go to the gym a lot and eat as healthy as I can. You will laugh about it. You will laugh about it thinking about my pot of apples, cooked apples. And that wasn't even my only pudding. I also had 2 eggs, 2 whipped eggs with raw eggs with honey. So you can see how, yeah. Okay. So what I want to tell you guys is that, yeah, this is how it is. This is my diary. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe, like, comment down below, and anything in between. Okay. What I want to tell you, my guys, is that what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna wash these dishes. Hopefully the noise is not gonna be unbearable for you on the other end of the screen. And yeah, so I was saying, how did these 3 days of work go so far? First, I think the first was terrible. Second, no, 1 second. I had 3 days of work, right? No, the first was okay, I think. There was one that was worse than the other. I think I had, when did I work? It was, when did the fuck I work? Getting confused. Today is Saturday. Yeah, I worked yesterday. Didn't I work Monday and Tuesday? Oh, yeah, I remember now. Okay, yes. So the first day was badish. Worse than I imagined it, but not super bad. It was badish. Second, quite bad. I felt quite bad. And third, I started late because I had a training that then this training didn't happen anyway. But then I was moved in the afternoon to another ward, just because there was a nurse missing in our ward, so they moved me somewhere else. And the shift was going quite well. Not very well, the way I like it, but quite, I'm not going to enter into the specific, just in case this, okay, just to keep the privacy as tight as possible, okay? So, having said that, also because I want to post this video, I don't want to have regrets, so yeah, I want to post this video, so yeah. So what I want to tell you is, yeah, and yeah, then I want to tell you that I went for a nice walk in Edinburgh. I loved the walk in Edinburgh with my GoPro. I made a lot of videos. They're still to come out, but they will come out at some point. So you guys stay tuned for my little shorts coming out of Edinburgh, beautiful Edinburgh, and me walking and seeing a lot of nice, happy people. And see the university at Marchmont, I think it's called that area, isn't it? Marchmont? The Meadows. I think it's called Marchmont, isn't it? And yeah, beautiful area of Edinburgh. The university is stunning. The buildings, there is like a mixture of old buildings that are all renewed anyway, and with actual new buildings. So there is a mixture of this kind of buildings, and everything is beautiful. Okay, and what else guys? Yeah, so everything is nice and working, and yeah, okay guys, and yeah, so today I'm going to go to the gym definitely, even if it's gonna be for a walk on the treadmill. I'm gonna read my book on the treadmill, stuff like that, but you know, yeah. And anyway, when I'm gonna reach my objective, I'm gonna do something that I've never done before. I'm gonna do a video, maybe a long video rather than a short one, or possibly even a short one if I manage to be smart about it and you know, find out how to do the short one, because it's gonna be like a summary, a recap, or maybe just, you know, some clips with the music and blah blah blah, you know. So yeah, what I want to tell you, my guys, is that yeah, probably when I'm gonna reach 80 kilos or 79, I don't know, whatever it's gonna be, I don't know when, you know, maybe in 2 months time, maybe in a year time, God knows. I'm gonna post this beautiful video. Okay. And what I want to tell you, yeah, Brian is growing up very well. Yesterday was my birthday. I'm 38 now, 38. And yeah, oh, there was a funny moment yesterday at work in the other ward, because one guy told me, what is your sign? And I said Virgo. And another colleague said, oh, so your birthday is these days. And it was actually yesterday, you know, so, but I didn't say it, you know. And yeah, so I started smiling. I said, yeah, that's right. I said, you know, yeah. And I didn't do anything. And I was talking before with my cousin, and yeah, he was surprised that I didn't do anything. But I said, you know, yeah, I'm happy that it was my birthday, but I'm trying to live my birthday as a normal day. And he was saying, oh, why? I mean, yeah, dear my friend of mine or whatever, you know, like, yeah, it's actually the secret of life is not to pretend too much from your birthday. It's very important, you know, not having too high expectation and be like a kid and then be disappointed, you know. You should learn about it. It's good. I mean, of course, everybody can have their own idea of their birthday. Of course, I'm not imposing anything to anyone, but what I want to say is, you know, I mean, me being here, immigrant, you know, I don't have many friends, and not because I'm like not a cool guy or anything, it's just that I don't want them, I don't need them, you know. And there's no time for me, you know. I'm a YouTuber, I'm a worker, I'm a student, I'm a husband with my wife in Italy, so there's no time for me to go and hang out and drink beers, you know, what friends do, you know. So yeah, so that's why, you know. And so you want to leave the birthday, Christmas, whatever, and knowing that you have to work sometimes, you know. So, you know, you don't want to be sad. Oh, why didn't I celebrate, or stuff like that, you know. Like a kid, like a young kid, you know. I'm an adult, and the life is difficult, and in its difficulty, I'm still able to enjoy it, you know. Like, you know, I'm glad it's my birthday. I'm glad I've reached this age, and I'm glad I've reached it pretty well. Meaning, you know, I don't have major issues. Okay, yeah. And yeah, what do you think, guys, of the camera? So up, maybe it's gonna help me not to be too hunched. Yeah, looking up in the sky like that, eh? And yeah. Oh, let me show you guys this little thing that I bought at Lidl. Right? Look at that! Look what I bought. This silicone kind of cover for pots for the air fryer. There is cars here stopping in front of me. Don't like them to watch me. Anyway, basically, yeah. So basically, I'm gonna put this so I don't have to clean the air fryer too much. I'm just gonna wash this, which is a wee bit easier to wash, isn't it? It sounds nice, isn't it? It sounds like a good plan, right? And yeah. So, okay, guys. Yeah. So having said that, basically I'm going to keep watching my stuff, and yeah, I have started a new TV series. It's called, how is it called again? Black Rabbit on Netflix. Have you heard of it? It looks nice. And I've also been watching on Disney Plus Amanda Knox, The Twisted Tale of Amanda Knox. That is beautiful. And that is I highly recommend it. I've not finished it yet. I mean, the story itself is beautiful, but and I liked Amanda Knox even before this TV series, so, because you can hear her podcast on Joe Rogan. There's two podcasts, one of which in particular, the most recent one, is very nice. She's very she's a wise woman. She's a wise woman, and she's got a lot of tips for life, for us. So I highly recommend you guys listening the Joe Rogan podcast with Amanda Knox as a guest. It's really intriguing, really interesting. Okay guys. Yep. So what I want to tell you, my friend, is as I said, Brian Carlo is growing up, and my wife, she's nice and well, and she is going, hopefully very soon she's gonna do Brian Carlo's passport, and that could allow them potentially to come here and be with me. I mean, on holiday, first of all, on holiday, not like on a permanent basis, but hopefully they're gonna be able to come here on holiday. Okay guys, hopefully, yeah. Okay guys, so and that's gonna be nice. Yeah, that is gonna be a dream come true. Okay, come on Sam, don't be ridiculous. You spoiled it. Fucking, I spoiled the thing. Look at that, a little scratch. You stupid Sam. I want to translate something from Italian. No, but I'm not gonna speak in Italian. I don't like to speak in Italian, okay? Because if I say even one phrase, then it's gonna put me in the mindset that I'm Italian and I'm speaking Italian. No, I'm speaking English. There's no coming back. I'm not a fucking weak bastard, Okay guys, so I'm gonna, speaking of weakness and strength and being hard and being strong people, strong-minded people, courageous people, I'm gonna have 4 days of work, 4 days of work. One tomorrow as a bank 2, as I say here in Scotland, bank 2, that means I'm going to be auxiliary nurse in the hospital, in the main hospital of my town here in Kirkcaldy. And I don't remember how that word is, and I'm pretty sure I've been working in all the words by this point, I think. But this one is not one of my regular. I'm sure I've been there because I've been everywhere, right? But yeah, so and then after that, for 3 days, from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm gonna be on my permanent job, and which mentally is a little bit more stressful because it's like a dance between not doing the nurse, which I'm not supposed to do, but I want to do. I want to work and act and do things that a nurse would do, but at the same time, then, like, if I'm not doing that, then people are gonna try to make, they're gonna try to ask me to do them if this benefits them, if it's something that they don't want to do. It's crazy. It's a bit crazy. There's also mind games and there is a whole lot of things going on, I spoke about this in the other video that it's not gonna be public now. Maybe later on in the future, but not now. Okay. And yeah. So basically, I'm gonna be working there as a nurse, right? So what I'm asking is, can I please keep doing the things the nurse would do? Okay, I cannot do meds. I understand that. I'm happy not to do them. Perfect. But I mean, can I at least read the cardex and learn about the medicine that the patient is taking? Well, apparently, according to one of my colleagues the other day, the nurse that I was working with, I couldn't. So you understand that, you know, I don't want to speak about it because, of course, I mean, what words could I use talking about this, you know, if not words of sad words, you know? And I mean, I would roast that person. I would roast them because you know, you're going there to work as a nurse and you're not expected not even to read the fucking card. I mean, what the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? Sorry guys. I promised myself not to go into the details of my work, and I'm not gonna do it. Right? Now, having said that, what I want to tell you guys is that there are some neighbors looking at me, and I'm pretty sure they know I have a camera and a microphone, right? Well, I'm happy for you that you're happy. I make you smile, right? I'm very happy for you that I make you smile, guys. Okay? I'm very happy for you. It's a beautiful family anyway. If you are ever watching my videos, guys, feel free to comment down below. You are a beautiful family. Yes, I mean, there is this mom and 2 kids and the husband. I've never spoken with them, but yeah, they look a nice family. They're a beautiful family. They always go together, like shopping and stuff, you know. And they also go for walks or with a mountain bike. They are a very, very, very nice family, which is something new for this building. This is the building of freaks, you know. So yeah, it's good. It's good. This is like the asylum. How do you call it? The Batman asylum. How do you pronounce that? Asylum? I think so. I don't remember the name of the asylum, and yeah, but you know, the asylum in Gotham where all the freaks were kept. Yeah, yeah. This is pretty much the people that are living in this building. Almost all of them, almost. Now, 3 cooked apples, they're going in, I would say they're going in, where are they going actually? 3 cooked, what could I do with them? Am I just gonna put them like that, or you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put the gloves, I've got some gloves for the kitchen, and I'm going to kind of squeeze them and leave them like in a puree form, maybe, right? And yeah, I want to do some crazy stuff like that. What do you think, guys? You know, maybe I could put like a little bit of creamy apple here. What do you think? And yeah, I think that could be a plan, right? Yeah, that could be a plan. What do you guys think? Anyway. Now, look at that. This is, I would love so much to eat it now, but I'm not gonna eat it. So, what am I doing? I want to separate. I want to break the apple here. Okay, guys, can you see me? Yes, I think so. So I want to, Sam, don't be too curved, don't be too hunched, okay? Because I can see you. Okay, okay, I just want to break it so that I'm gonna be able to eat it more easily when I'm at work. I don't want to cut it with my knife and fork. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of break it like that, you know. Jesus, I would love to eat it so much. The cooked apple is so freaking good. You know, if you think that it's just a freaking apple, you cooked it and it's so, I mean, it's good even when it's raw, of course. But when you cook it, Jesus Christ, it's so good, eh? I think I'm gonna put it in a bigger container. What do you guys think? Yeah? Or maybe I will put it there. I'm gonna put it here, guys, so that, but the problem is, you know, there's gonna be some stuff there. People will think that this is vomit. What will they think when they see me eating this stuff, isn't it? Am I right? They will think I'm a crazy bastard. There you go, my son. Okay, so you're gonna have, one day you're gonna have one pudding, just this, okay? That's it, Sam. That's what you're gonna have, okay? And this is, so this is not enough to make another, so I'm just gonna eat it right now. Please forgive me, guys, so good. Okay, guys. I remember my friend Marco. He was making fun of me when I started the diet. And I told him that I was eating apples. He made fun of me saying, "Oh, mela candita." How do you translate mela candita? I think it's this one, isn't it? Like cooked apple, but candita I think is like with sugar on top, something like that. Coated with sugar. You know, yeah, the one coated with sugar that it looks like fake, but it's an actual apple, but I think there is like a sugar coat around it. Yeah. So he was making fun of me saying, you know, "Oh, mela candita." When I was, you know, telling him, I'm doing a diet, I'm eating apples. Friends, they're terrible, but they're funny. There you go. There you go. So, what I want to tell you guys, is that I'm gonna wash this pot. Oh, you need some, you know what you need to do, Sam? You need to move this food in a smaller container, that one too, and in this way I think you will be kind of more set. Yeah. So I want you to move that one here, okay, Sam? You follow me? You follow me? Okay, guys, I hope you're still there. I hope you have not abandoned me, right? Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna put this one in a smaller container, okay? But this one is even too big for that one. Even smaller, I think it has to be, even smaller. You know, how small do I have it? This one, in this thing here. I'm gonna put it here, okay, guys? This container will do, and I'm gonna wash this other one, okay? Yep. Okay. Oh, if you are curious, what is this? Is potatoes, onions, and so Italian sausages. I mean, they're supposed to be Italian. I bought them at Lidl. The flavor is very weird. It's a weird flavor. You know, surely they're not from my region. If they are at all from Italy. I mean, they're more Italian than the Scottish one that you find here, yes, but the flavor is so strong. It looks like there is wine or something. I don't know what the fuck they put inside these sausages. I don't know. I don't understand why is it so difficult. I mean, sausages, salt, pork meat with the fat, of course, black pepper, salt, in my opinion, garlic. That's it. That's it. Is it so difficult? Is it so difficult? It's not. So this is my apple pudding. Look at that. Look at fucking that. This is gonna make my day at work. Okay, unfortunately I have only one of them. Anyway. I mean, yes, in terms of little containers like that, I have more, of course, but made of glass like that one, just now I can see only that one. I think that one is from, oh, I could buy them, I could buy them. No, I'm not gonna buy them. This one is still to wash. Perfect. Okay, guys. So I hope you are enjoying my video, guys, and yeah, I hope so. I need to water the basil, water the other plants in the living room, yeah. Okay. And, oh, in the other video I was also talking about Israel and Palestine. What a sad topic. You know, as Joe Rogan would say, I don't think we are, as human beings, we are meant to hear all those bad news every day. Constantly. I don't know how I've got like a cousin that is so much involved in the Palestine thing, and all my family involved in politics, talking about politics every day, Meloni here, Berlusconi here, and fighting and quarreling. How do you guys, it's not humanly possible. Okay, it's not humane, it's not normal. Okay, guys, you have to kind of, you know, for example, instead of watching all this video about this war and Palestinian and Israeli killing each other, blah blah blah. I know it sounds a little bit egoistic. Yeah, I'm pretty sure to the Italian minds it will sound like egoistic or something. But you cannot just listen about that stuff. You have to take care of yourself. You have to take care of yourself. You know, you're not gonna change their lives. You know, quarreling with your friends about or your family about politics and stuff. You're not gonna change the Palestinian lives, unfortunately. I mean, you could potentially go there and do something with them. You could, but that's not the point. That's not what I want. What I want to talk about is that, you know, sometimes, like if I'm listening to YouTube, I am attracted to those kind of videos that talks about politics, I mean, geopolitics and the war, especially the war in Ukraine. I love the topic, and I can't wait for the day that Putin kicks the bucket. I can't wait for that day, and I really hope that Russia is gonna stop the invasion and the war is not gonna escalate. It seems that Putin wants to escalate the war. I mean, it's crazy. You can't keep up with the Ukrainians. How on earth are you going to win a war against NATO? I don't know. You must be out of your mind to think that, isn't it? You cannot keep up with the Ukrainians. Actually, today the news is, I said I'm not supposed to listen to all this news every day, but anyway, I heard that basically the Ukrainians were able, after slowly but constant advancing from the Russians, the Ukrainians were able to free, to liberate a few towns. And yeah, like 160 kilometers, they basically got possessed of, 160 kilometers of of their land that Russians just temporarily occupied, Okay, yeah, anyway. So what I want to say, why am I talking? Yeah, so and we are not supposed to listen to this news every day, every hour. We are tempted, for some reason, we are attracted to, there must be some kind of, something that make this news interesting to us. I don't know what is it, but maybe the fear of dying in a war or something. I don't know. I don't know what is it that attracts. The bombs and stuff. Maybe there's some kind of thrill for human beings. I don't know. But we are supposed to take care of ourselves, right? And like, for example, on YouTube, I'm listening sometimes stuff that talks about, self-help, like, building your inner self and make sure you are, yeah. Okay, guys. So okay, so having said that, yeah, my cousin was telling me that black people don't have the enzyme to drink alcohol or something like that. I was saying, yeah, of course. And I've never heard of it. It sounded a little bit of like, it sounded a little bit weird, but it could be true. So I had to give him the benefit of the doubt. Plus, I'm not a kind of person that would if something tells me, hey, the moon is green. If the person comes to me and tells me this, like, and this person is very convinced about this fact that the moon is green, I'm not going to say, oh no, you're wrong, you're definitely wrong. I'm going to say, oh well, yeah, it is possible, of course. I mean, I never heard of it, but yes, if you are convinced, maybe it is like that. I'm not going to argue with those people, and yeah. But are you guys aware of this? To me, it sounded a little bit of, yeah, not very credible. But is it credible a word? I think it is. But anyway, it didn't sound very, very, very convincing. Okay, that the black people don't have enzymes to drink. That he was saying alcohol only damages, only white people can drink alcohol or stuff like that. To me, it really sounded really, really weird. The only thing I know about differences in population and stuff, I know that Asian people have a lot of problems with diabetes, even more than us, which is crazy because you see in Scotland there is a lot of diabetes. But again, I don't think it's something that has to do with the DNA. I think it's more, it has to do with the diet more than anything. A lot of sugar. If you think about like Chinese cuisine, which is lovely, but at the same time is always quite sweet. at least in European countries, if you go to the Chinese, you know, every course that they're gonna take you, they're gonna give you, sorry, is gonna taste a little bit sweet. So I guess there is sugar in it. So of course you get diabetes after a year of eating Chinese. Now, having said that, let me move that carrots and chicken and tomato sauce, something like that, in a smaller container. Maybe this one, yeah, or maybe this one here, right? Yep. Okay, guys. Then I'm gonna have to cook again, or I have some potatoes. Potatoes, there is an advert here in UK, potatoes. And yeah, so basically I'm gonna move this stuff here into this little container, right? And yeah, okay, that's it. So I'm gonna eat it at work, right? What else? What else? Then what I have to do is I have to basically, this one is not supposed to be here. This one is supposed to be here. Okay. Oh, it's not gonna enter some sound. Yes, it does. It does enter. Okay, that's fit. Perfect. So let me think, guys. All this talking. So I've got meat. This one. I've got this apple thing. I've got this one is the potatoes and sausages, and I've got this one. So I need to have the food for 4 days. So this is not enough, but I've got this one as well that I need to do something about it. I cook this stuff in the oven, no salt, nothing. So I'm gonna have to find a way to basically give them life again. Are you still recording, guys? Yes. Yeah. So I'm gonna take the skin off those carrots, potatoes and onion, and I'm gonna have to think of something, right? Okay, guys. What I could do, for example, I could kind of smash them all together. Yes, and that's something I could do actually. In it. But I'm gonna have to kind of heat them to make them soft, or they're gonna be quite hard, no? What do you think, guys? Am I correct in what I'm saying? Am I right in what I'm saying? Can you get the gist of what I'm saying? Can I just put them here and mix them, or I'm gonna have to? Can I put this one in the thing? Is this one? Oh, can this one go in the oven? Yes, this is Pyrex from France. So this one could go in the oven itself, right? Yeah. Or even here. Yes, so perfect. I'm gonna put my gloves, okay? Put my gloves, right? And what I'm gonna do, guys, is, right? Okay, guys. There you go. There you go. So I think you better stop the video, and then it's gonna start anyway.